Hey everybody, welcome to Pop's Rockin' Kitchen. Glad you all could make it today. As you can see, I got nothing in front of me. You know why? Because I'm not cooking today. I've got a special guest for you. Her name is Jeann. She's going to be making her famous Colorado peach pie. Just for you. We're going to go ahead and get it together. I'll tell you a little bit about where it all came from. I'm in a cover band called the Mountain Magic Band here in Colorado. They've been around for about 20-25 years. I just joined them about 4 years ago, but how we got to the peach pie was Tommy, her husband, who's also the founder of Mountain Magic, brought the pie to a rehearsal. So after rehearsal, everybody in the band got to have a slice. Well, let me tell you, that's all I needed. I couldn't wait to see Jeann again and ask her if she would do a show with me featuring her peach pie, because it's probably the best I've ever had. But we're going to go ahead and have that peach pie today. I want to introduce you all to Jeann. Jeann, come on in. Here's Jeann.
Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. I like to call her Peaches now. Jeann is okay, but I've nicknamed her Peaches.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit.
Only because of the peach pie. Anyway, so how long have you been doing this pie?
Well, I think the peach pie started, we have friends that live on the western slope in Hotchkiss, which is by Palisade, Colorado, and Palisade has just wonderful peaches. And that's kind of what started the peach pie thing. I mean, I've always baked and stuff, but that's really what started the peach pie.
So the peaches come from Palisades.
Yes.
And
they're so good.
That's all she wants to buy.
Yeah.
She won't buy any other peaches, which is amazing, because to me a peach is a peach. To Jeann it's not.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and, well, other than that, when you started making the pie, did you get the same reaction from everybody that I got? Because I was super impressed.
Yes. Well, I think a lot of it's the crust too, and I've always made the crust, but the peaches are so sweet, you hardly use any sugar in it. It's all just natural kind of sweet.
And that's the part I liked about it.
Yes.
I've had peach pies before. Some of them are too sweet. Some of them are
like syrup.
too crusty, yeah, syrupy, and that's not it. One bite of this, and I looked at Tommy and I went, Tommy, I've got to get this on the show. Do you think she would do it? He said, well, I don't know, you got to talk to her. Well, here we are. So we're going to go ahead and get things started, if that's all right with everyone here, meaning my camera crew, because they're in the background doing all this good stuff for us. So Jeann, let's get stuff going.
Okay.
We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Okay. These are all of the ingredients that we need.
Okay.
Okay. First we're going to make the filling, which is just the peaches. And it's about 5 or 6 cups of sliced peaches. Palisade peaches.
Palisade.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. And we add a third of a cup of flour,
Okay.
a third of a cup of sugar.
That's not much sugar. I've seen people put in
No,
2 of those,
these
3
are
of
so
those.
sweet, you don't need it.
Right.
Little nutmeg, just because I like the smell of it. You can use cinnamon if you don't have any nutmeg.
Okay.
And then I put about a tablespoon of lemon in there.
Alrighty.
Okay? And then we're just going to mix that up. And we do have the oven on, right?
We do.
Okay.
We do. Oven's ready to go.
Okay, 425. Okay, so that's all it takes for the filling.
Okay.
Now we're going to make the crust. So this is for 2 crusts, for the bottom and the top. I use this
okay.
crust recipe for everything, but so
Okay.
we're going to need, if you're making just 1 crust, it's just 1 cup of flour, but we're going to do a 2 crust, so it's 2 cups of flour. Okay, and then for each crust, it's a third of a cup of shortening, so you don't bake it all.
No.
Not at all.
No. But I tried. And it didn't work. Hence, that's why you're here.
That's why I'm here.
I can't bake.
Yeah. So I have
Okay.
2/3 plus our
Crisco, everyone.
Crisco.
Crisco is what we're using, all right?
All right, and then the pastry cutter. And what people do wrong with pie crust is you don't want to handle it very much. You want to not handle it as much as possible.
Okay.
So all I'm doing is just cutting in the shortening.
That looks pretty simple so far.
It's very simple. I'm like you. I have 6 granddaughters. So they can't help you because, you know, kids, they want to touch everything and roll it and do it and all that kind of stuff. Then you can't. Then it's not very good. It gets real tough if you do that. All right. The water. So this is kind of what it should look like. And then you put just enough water so that it mixes together. You don't want it real sticky or sloppy. So this is what I do. I just do a little bit at a time.
Until it gets what, like a mushy, or is it?
No, it's just going to hold
stays
together.
like that?
It's
Okay.
going to hold together. Probably a little bit more. Okay, so see, it's pretty much all mixed together. So then we want to roll it out. And we're going to take some flour. And this is enough for 2 crusts. So we're going to take just half of it.
Okay. It's an art. I wouldn't be able to do this. This is kind of an art. This is what I could do pizza like this, but I can't do.
You make pizza?
I do make pizza, but I don't make pies.
Oh.
Look at this, folks. This is how you do it. This is the real deal.
Okay. And then you're just going to roll it up like this.
Wow.
Like that.
This is years of experience right here.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You want to add the filling?
Sure.
And then we'll do the other crust.
Sure.
Put on top.
Tell me how much to put in. The whole thing? Sauce too?
Yep.
Oh.
It all kind of thickens up.
See how she does that? I'm spooning.
I'm
She's
not
just doing it.
I'm not a fancy cook. My parents were farmers. And my dad came from a family of 14 kids.
Wow.
And my mother came from a family of 8. So lots of farming. Now we're going to do the other crust. We'll put a little more flour out. And you can do different things with the top crust. Like you can cut strips and put them on.
Now, is the top crust thicker than the bottom, or is it all the same?
It's all the same.
It is.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You want to scoot that real close?
Sure.
And then we're just going to go just like that.
Okay.
I got folded under a little bit, but that's all right. The thing about it is if it isn't perfect, you can fix it. So, and then I take this to trim off all of the excess.
You just throw the excess away?
I do, unless the kids are over and then they play with it. Okay, and then what I do, you can do a couple things. You can use a fork.
Pinch the edges?
And that's just to keep from the juices coming out.
Now, how do you fix your little tears and stuff with the
Well,
excess?
you don't really care because you want it to, the steam to escape anyways.
Oh.
So you want to have a few little things like that anyways.
Okay.
So it'll look like it just blends. And then with the top of the crust too, you can do a couple of things. With this one, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little sugar on it.
Okay.
You also could get like egg white and then with a pastry
And
brush.
just brush it?
And it makes it real shiny and pretty. Another thing that you can do is like, I have cookie cutters and you can like make leaves or Christmas, you know,
okay.
and put
And
those
put 'em
on
on top.
So just as a more decorative thing.
Cool.
And then I just sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top.
Now, is this the same pie that I had? It's just the way you did it?
This is exactly how I
Okay.
did yours.
Perfect.
Okay.
It's the best.
All right.
It's the best pie.
And that's it.
And then we go from here to the oven?
To the oven. This looks perfect, Paul. Nice and bubbly.
Okay.
Okay, are you
All
ready
right.
to sample?
I'm ready.
All
I'm ready
right.
to eat. Where's the finished product? Jean's gonna slice it, dice it, and let me grab some of these plates over here.
And you
Bring
can
that in.
do lots of other things with it. We have some ice cream. You can put whipped cream on it. Lots of different things. And it's probably better to let it cool a little bit. It'll serve better.
I'm excited. It looks great. I can't wait to try it. I've only had it once. Huh, Tom? There we go.
Okay.
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 All right, here we go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Here it is, folks. I can't get mad at that. I cannot get mad at that. That is damn good. I'm gonna say that's double damn good. It will please everyone in your family, all of your friends. But this is wonderful. I suggest you all try it. Peach pie, the way peach pie should always be made. You got the recipe? Keep tuning in to Pop's Rockin' Kitchen for this recipe if you want it. Jeanne, cheers.
Cheers.
This
Happy
was
holidays.
fun. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to all of
Happy
you.
holidays.
You know what I normally say is, everyone, and we'll do it together.
Take care.
Take care. Keep rocking. And never give up. Happy holidays.